Hello, I'm SquidofLove. Welcome back. It has been an amazing week for CI and Star Citizen in general, with CitizenCon happening last Sunday, giving us the opportunity to witness the amazing new planetary tech, the Procedural Planets V2 that we will get with Alpha 3.0 when it will go live in the persistent universe. CitizenCon was indeed the highlight of this week, but not the only event worth mentioning. We also had the Polaris concept sale, along with some other military ships on sale, but also the special edition of our favorite shows Around the Verse and Reverse the Verse in the last couple days. Let's go ahead and start with CitizenCon and that amazing demo that showed us the planetary tech, the new Procedural Planets V2, and of course how beautiful and rich the planets will be when 3.0 will hit the live servers. Of course, with the demo, we also had the opportunity to take a look at the gameplay, what we should expect to experience with 3.0, what will be our options in order to have fun in the Star Citizen universe. These Procedural Planets, the Procedural Planets V2, is the evolution of the planetary tech we were shown during Gamescom, and I have to say that it was breathtaking. For the first time we were able to see biomes clearly, but also how they blend in order to give us a much richer and much more realistic experience. Also, something that we need to mention is that these biomes will control a dynamic weather system. So that means the weather you are going to face will depend on your place, on the surface of the planet, and where you are standing, if it is a hot or a cold area. It is definitely something very innovative, and it will change the way we think about procedural generated worlds. This is mainly because although these planets are procedural generated, they will be very artist, author and driven. What that means exactly? It means that although CI is using procedural techniques in order to create the planets, the artists have the final say. The artists can craft the environment and decide where to place the biomes, where to place trees, vegetations, structures, and give the final shape to each world. On CitizenCon, we were also waiting to see a full mission from Squadron 42, and this was going to be the first time that CI was going to show us Squadron 42. Unfortunately, this didn't happen. It was quite disappointing, but yesterday, CI released an Around the Verse special edition, and they have explained it was very clear why they didn't show Squadron 42 during CitizenCon. If you haven't watched the yesterday special edition Around the Verse, I definitely recommend you to watch it. It is a great look behind the scenes, a very good look on the work of the developers, how they care about this project, how much work they are doing in order to bring Star Citizen in live, and of course it was very clear why they have chosen to postpone showing Squadron 42. I'm gonna agree with their decision. It was the right decision. It's better to delay something if it's not ready and show it later, demonstrate it later at its best. Definitely a very good choice from CI not to show Squadron 42, although it was a bit disappointing. And if you are very careful watching Around the Verse Special Edition, you will be able to see some scenes from Squadron 42 and what to expect from this amazing single-player campaign in the Star Citizen universe. Obviously, this delay will affect the release of Squadron 42 as well, so we might not get it this year. We will have to wait and see what CI is going to say to us, to wait and see if they will be able to show us something before the end of the year. I really hope they will show us, if not the full mission, at least something from Squadron 42 in the next couple of months. Squadron 42 is really a part of Star Citizen that everybody is waiting for and we all want to explore and experience. CitizenCon was not only about the Procedural Planets V2 demo, we were also shown Spectrum, a real-time web application that will offer all community communications in Star Citizen. A great tool for organizations but also players that will help us to communicate with each other easily, to create our own lobby, our own organization forum, and stay in contact with our friends in and out of the game. The first iteration of Spectrum is planned to launch before the end of the year, but we will have to wait and see when that will happen exactly. The roadmap of Star Citizen was also presented during CitizenCon, and now we know what to expect from the next updates from 3.0 to 4.0, We're talking about 5 updates, 3.0, 3.1, 3.2, 3.3 and 4.0. Which professions and activities are coming with each update, and of course what kind of ships will be released as fly ready with these new updates in the persistent universe. According to Chris Roberts, these updates will happen with intervals of 2 to 3 months, so all we have to do is just wait for them. The Polaris concept sale started on CitizenCon and it will last until this Monday, October 17th, so if you wanna buy this Corvette, you should hurry. The Polaris is described as a nimble Corvette-class capital ship that can pack a powerful punch with a full armament of turrets and torpedoes. Its main firepower will come from mid torpedoes, and the turrets are mostly there to protect it from fighters. It is definitely a great Corvette capital ship with an impressive design that can help you fulfill your roles in the persistent universe if you are looking for a combat-mostly vessel, and if of course you have enough friends to fly it effectively. For more detailed information on the Polaris, you can click on the card and take a look at its capabilities and of course the roles that it can fill with success. Along with the Polaris concept sale, a military ship sale is also happening, so if you want to buy mostly military ships such as the Super Hornet, the Sabre or a Buccaneer, then this is your opportunity. Last Thursday, CI released a special edition of Reverse the Verse where Chris Roberts and other developers of Star Citizen discussed about the development and of course the future of the project. There are some highlights from this discussion that we should mention. First of all, the developers expressed their will to create multiple ways to complete a task in the persistent universe. From what we have seen in the demo, brute force will not be the only way to complete a mission, but there will be other more diplomatic ways to achieve your goals. Reputation in the game will play a very important role, and your reputation with certain factions will determine what kind of actions you can take in their installations when they are around. We will finally be able to dock our snap fighters to bigger ships and refuel with 3.0 or 3.1. That wasn't very clear, but it will happen sometime around 3.0 and 3.1. The planets will have environmental hazards, so the sandstorm that we have seen during the demo could be deadly for us. We will have to wear environmental suits. This is definitely a very interesting feature of the planetary gameplay, and I really can't wait to see how it will be implemented properly in the game. It will practically turn Star Citizen into a survival game. We have to always be careful of these conditions, and with dynamic weather on the surface of the planets, this is definitely going to open a lot of gameplay opportunities. The developers have expressed their belief that players will have enough gameplay for them on only a single planet, and this is actually huge. Something else regarding NPC is that they are going to have their limits, and if we push the NPC beyond their limits, then this will start affecting them. They will become less effective, they will start demanding more money. The need to manage properly our NPC is going to be existing in the game, and it's not going to be tedious, but it's going to be there. We will have to be very careful not to push them beyond their limits, or this is going to have a serious impact on our tasks, on what we are trying to achieve. 2.6 will bring Star Marine and some improvements on the Arena Commander. One of these improvements will be reload pickups from kills, and this is going to happen only in the Arena Commander. The PU will still be a real experience, and this is actually good. In PU, in order to get something onto your ship, you will have to go out there, EVA, and drag it inside. The reload pickups will only exist in Arena Commander, and this is only to make the game a bit more accessible, a bit more easier for players to get in the Arena Commander and train, try to become better pilots, trying to become better at space combat. As for Star Marine, eventually there will be a versus AI mode where players will have to kill NPC. Of course, this cannot happen with 2.6 when Star Marine will first be implemented in Star Citizen, but probably after 3.0 when the first NPC will appear in the universe of Star Citizen. Talking about 2.6, we still have no idea when it will go live, we still have no idea when it will hit the PTU. We'll have to wait and see what CI is going to tell us about 2.6. 2.6 will not only bring Arena Commander improvements, a new flight system and Star Marine, but also new lobby, better interface, and it will make the experience much better for all of us. And last but not least, in today's newsletter we got a sneak peek of the Kastak Arms Ravager, a new semi-automatic twin-barrel shotgun that hopefully will be in the game with 2.6 when this update will go live. These were all the news regarding the development of Star Citizen from this week. CitizenCon was a huge success for me personally. Despite the fact that we didn't see Squadron 42, they have explained the reason in yesterday's special edition of Around the Verse, and it is a very good show, you should watch it. It is a very nice look at the work of the Star Citizen developers. What did you think of this year's CitizenCon? Did it meet your expectations? Please let me know. Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I am SquidofLove and I will see you next time. Bye bye.